Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Barry and this is Centralise, and today we've got my top 10 summer fragrances which are either niche or indie. So I have owned about say 50 niche fragrances, about that. And I've come to the conclusion that most of them are for the colder days. I've probably only got about 15, maybe a little bit more, which are summer fragrances or can be worn in the summer. So I thought I would let you know what those are and what my top 10 are. So the first one is a well-known fragrance. Some class it as the king. And it is, of course, Creed Aventus. Now, I love this fragrance. I don't care what hate people give it. This is a 2018 version. I don't have any problems with the performance. I actually like the fruity side, which some people say they don't enjoy. But everybody knows about it really, so there's not much more I can say. Obviously you've got your pineapple, your bergamot, your blackcurrant, your apple, your birch, a bit of woodiness to it, but I just love it, and it seems that it's a DNA which people enjoy smelling. So that is my number 10, Creed Aventus. And all you people out there that keep just calling it Creed. Creed has so many different fragrances. Creed is the brand, Aventus is the name. So onto my number 9, and my number 9, many people say, is similar to Creed Aventus. Now, yeah, you could say that for the first 5-10 minutes, but I think it's a very different frag, and it's from Manchera, and it's Cedrat Boise. So this, because of that opening, people compare it to Aventus, and I do get that, but I think they're going completely different directions after that. It is quite fruity, but then Aventus is quite fruity, but this has got, like, the further you get into it, there's more of like a smoky incense and woody base to it, which I really enjoy, and this is another absolute compliment beast. So my number 9 is from Manchera, Cedrat Boise. Oh, at number 8, and this is an independent brand which I used to own 2. I only own 1 now, but I do want to get at least 3 others that they've got in the range. In fact, I've just missed out on the sample of Gdansk, which is their new fragrance, because I moved house and I didn't bother changing my address, did I? So the person who lives at my old house might be smelling quite nice by now. So my number 8 is from Gallivant, as you might have guessed, and this one is called Brooklyn. Now I used to own LA, I do own London, forgot about that one, but I want to get Bukhara, I want to get Istanbul, and I also like Naples. They're all really good scents. But this is a fizzy citrus opening, really fizzy. And it's one thing that I noticed a lot with the Gallivant fragrances. A lot of them have like a fizzy pop to them. This one goes a little bit floral. It's very light and refreshing. And I also get like a cola vibe coming from it. Really enjoyable fragrance, and it's great for the summer. So at number 8, it's Brooklyn by Gallivant. So at number 7, from the House of Zaharoff, and it's Citrine. Recently reviewed this, really good, bright, fresh, clean, lovely citruses, lots of orange in there. It's sweet and tart, and yet it's bitter at the same time. Plus there's lots of depth to it, because it follows the signature fragrance, which is the main fragrance. So you've got like things like incense, myrrh, tonka, woody base, all sorts in there. So it really is a beautiful fragrance. And at number 7, it's Citrine by Zaharoff. So at number 6, and this is from Eccentric Molecules, and it's Eccentric 4. Absolutely love this. Matt from Questioning Scents got me onto it. He's got me onto quite a few good fragrances. And this is a big grapefruit frag. It's got touches of apricot in there. It's got juniper. It's got like a creamy sandalwood. It's a little balsamic and a little bit green. And it's got like a light rose in there. But it's really, really nice. And I get like a gin vibe from it. And it just goes more creamy as the fragrance develops. Really enjoyable grapefruit fragrance. And I'm loving grapefruit fragrances at the moment. So at number 6 from Eccentric Molecules, and it's Eccentric 4. So on to my number 5, and this is from And Fragrances, and it is Frank. So Frank is short for frankincense, but this is nothing like your run-of-the-mill frankincense fragrances. We got no church vibes coming from this one. This is fruity fresh. There's a lovely lemon and lime in there. It's like a really tarty boiled sweet, and there's a great base with like a sweet vanilla mixing with the frankincense and the myrrh. Really, really enjoyable fragrance. I absolutely was wearing it all the time last summer, and I'll be wearing it again this summer. So at number 5 from And Fragrances, and it's Frank. So on to my number 4, and another fruity frag that I absolutely adore. This time it's from Centauri Perfumes, and it's Proxima. So this is wild berries, citruses, like a light musk. There's a touch of iris in there. There's a few florals, and it's sparkly, yet it's light and airy. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance. And at number 4 by Centauri Perfumes is Proxima. And what an amazing bottle. So on to my number 3, and this is from Amaraj, and it is Sunshine Man. So this is boozy, creamy orange. It's like a sherbet orange in the opening, but it's also got lots of fougere feel to it. There's a big burst of lavender. It's slightly spicy. It's herbaceous. There's hints of hay, tobacco and honey in there. Absolutely an amazing frag. Brilliant for the summer, and I love it. And it's Amaraj Sunshine Man. So on to my number 2, and this is an amazing fragrance. Absolutely love this. The house is more well known for its first fragrance, but I think this one beats it, and I'm a fougere lover, and that's how much I love this. It's from the house of Norton and Wilson, which is Dan, Mr. Smelly 1977, and the fragrance is called Bon Viveur. So there's a lot going on in this. It's bright citrus and lemongrass opening. It's got a lovely orange in there. It's got that gin vibe going on, which I really enjoy. It's quite sparkly. It's got like cloves in there, which is another one of my favourite notes. And there's a lovely spicy Coca-Cola vibe coming from it as well, which I think's amazing. It's got herbs, it's got vetiver, there's oak moss in there, and it's also got patchouli vibe going on. So absolutely love it. There's so much to this fragrance, and every time I wear it, I'm picking up something different. So at number 2 from Norton and Wilson, Bon Viveur. So on to my number 1, and it's no surprise really for some people. If you've been watching the channel just lately, you'll know I fell in love with this fragrance, and it's from Autophagy, and it's called Bergamask. Absolutely love this. It's, to sum it up in just a few words, a sparkling bergamot with a real punchy musk. That's how I best would describe it. I love it. I know it's a bit Marmite for some people, but I absolutely adore it and I can't wear it enough. I'm wearing it all the time and people tend to like it when they smell it on me, so that tells you something in itself, doesn't it? Absolutely amazing. I love all of these. I could wear any of these at any time, and at any time they could probably finish in as my top one. I tend to fall in love with something for a while and then I'll go on to something else, and that's just the way I enjoy my fragrances. But that is my summer top 10 of indie and niche fragrances. Let me know in the comments below what you would have included. Let me know what you think I should get to add to my collection, which would jump straight in. Let me know if any of these you don't think should have been in my top 10. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all soon. Stay fragrant, not vagrant.